All right, here we go. What's up, everyone? My name's AJ Red Crypto. Let's get into another live stream. Very excited to get it rolling today. It's already Thursday. This week zoomed by for your boy. Damn. It kind of feels like a Monday for me right now. I didn't really want to get out of bed this morning, but I was like, I got a live stream to do. Let's keep it real. Let's do it. You know what I mean? Oh, someone's giving me crap in the chat. AJ, it's 10:31. 10:31 a.m. every morning, everybody. That's so funny. How's everybody doing in the chat? We got Mike Vollmer, Davenport Report, Burgess the Gamer, Benz Lambo. We got Sonama Sherpa, all sorts. Harold Jones, Ellisir, Graham Mason, Felix Vogel, LJ. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Let's get into it. I mean, I'm excited. This is gonna be a good show. Saylor, man. Saylor has no chill. Saylor has no chill at all. And I get it. Like, I can, like, I don't know. I'm almost kind of torn with Michael Saylor because, like, I understand. I saw him speak at Bitcoin Miami, right? And you know, he could sell ice to an Eskimo. You know what I mean? He's convincing when he talks. He is very convincing. But it's at the same time where, you know, there are a lot of people in the Bitcoin community that don't really like him. They think he could be bad for the space. He's definitely a controversial figure, but at the same time, you know, increasing his holdings by 10%. 10% increased his holdings, bought a bunch of Bitcoin very recently. And I believe his average buy price is a little over 30,000. He bought this lot 36 something. And I mean, it's good. I mean, like, I'm torn. Because I see the haters, I see their point, but at the same time, it's like I understand. Like, I'm glad that we have people like him in the space buying so much Bitcoin. I mean, is there a means to an end? Is there a day where he hits the chute and pulls out? I mean, I'm actually curious to learn. Like, you know, if Saylor was to sell, what are we talking here? Like, how far would the Bitcoin price fall? You know, I don't know. But thinking about stuff like that, I don't know. I'm gonna look into that story a little bit. And I do want to rate his portfolio on a scale of -5 to 100. That's what we do here at the show. We rate things on a scale of -5 to 100. That's kind of my favorite thing to do. Really fast. Let's take a quick look at the market. Let me click this button here and click this button there. And then this button here. And then I think, boom, we did it. Okay, here we are. Let me get a fresh refresh for you guys on CoinGecko, get a little overview of the prices before we get into the rest of the show. There's already 125 people in here. Really appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for being here with me on this lovely Thursday morning. Make sure you smash that like button or gently click it, as Frugal would say. You know, Bitcoin had a little fight last night back under 38. You know, it's at 37.6. Kind of chilling. Ethereum right above 2,000. I mean, I've been saying Ethereum's right above 2,000 for a while, and there it is, right above 2,000 again. BNB still holding strong. Surprisingly, we got XRP at 60 cents. Solana, Doge under $60. Cardano 37 cents. Kind of following Bitcoin, you know, 37 cents or 37,000. That has been a funny little race to watch. We got Toncoin at 240. Chainlink 14. 4.4. I want to buy more Chainlink. I know that for Thanksgiving, I skipped a week on my personal portfolio builds. So with the actually want to talk about that really fast. So I'm going to make a video. Well, tonight the Lehman Baird interview is coming out. Took me longer than I thought to edit that video, believe it or not, but I got it edited. That video will be out tonight. Really interesting interview with Dr. Lehman Baird, the guy who created the hash graph for HBAR. He solved the asynchronous business fault tolerance. Like, brilliant guy. Really good interview with him. I think a lot of you are going to like that, especially if you either really like HBAR or you know about HBAR but you haven't really jumped in yet. I think that video is going to be solid for, you know, people on the fence with HBAR. And I'm always accumulating HBAR. I mean, every time I DCA in my personal bag, I'm buying some HBAR. So that video is coming out today. Very excited for that. I think tomorrow I'm going to put out my portfolio build. I will include 2 weeks in that video. I did buy last week's DCA, but I didn't make a video of it. I was with the family for Thanksgiving. Definitely took more days off than I thought I was going to, but it was always good to catch up with the family first for sure. Last night, the Glitter Queen and I watched that movie Click. Oh man, I haven't seen Click in like, I don't know, 10, 15 years, and I forgot how sad that movie was. And definitely when Adam Sandler's like dying outside the hospital and everyone's crying, like family first. So definitely family first for sure. Shout out to that movie and the Glitter Queen in the chat. Saddest movie ever for sure. I totally forgot how sad that movie was. So anyway, yeah, so I got the Lehman Baird video coming out today. I got a portfolio video coming out tomorrow. I got some stuff planned for this weekend, trying to get back on the on my grind here, making more videos, working things out with my editors one day at a time. Last night I put out a really awesome video. The top 5 crypto side hustles. Like, everyone needs to refill their portfolio. People need more streams of income. If you only work like, one job, you're kind of limited to you're limiting your, when you're trading your time for your money, you get to a point where it's a lose-lose, and you need to have more passive streams of income. You need to have some sort of infrastructure set up so you are, making more than just your paycheck from work. And it's kind of hard to, if you're in the cycle or in the matrix, as someone like to say, it is kind of hard to break out of that, but you have to make some sacrifices. You have to double down on your time and work crazy hours. And once you get it set up, you can have streams of passive income that, that let your money work for you, and you don't have to move a muscle. And, that's pretty much the point of that video. It's a couple things that you can do. That video was sponsored by a company called Millionaire Map. Super cool guys. Definitely check out their YouTube page. Glitter Queen, if you could put the Millionaire Map YouTube link in the chat, I'd appreciate it. But no, those guys have like an Amazon FBA business set up. Basically, they started out on Facebook, and they made generated $1 million in 12 months. In their first year, they made $1 million, and then they kind of took what they learned on Facebook and moved to Amazon. And so they have, with that, they bought a warehouse. They have 35 employees. It's super. They have a really legit thing going for them. And I'm even going to set up my own store with Millionaire Map just to make passive income. I do want to kind of diversify out. I don't want to have all of my investments, all of my chips in the crypto basket, just because, I want to have other streams of income. Shout out to Glitter Queen. Just in the chat, put the YouTube link for Millionaire Map. They have their own YouTube page, over 350 videos, a lot of really good stuff to learn how to like make money. And in my case, when I make money from outside of crypto, I'm putting it back into crypto, either if it's, investing in myself, investing in my studio setup, buying new cameras, buying whatever it is I need to, do to make the channel better. I've been putting a lot of the money I've been making back into the channel. And, that's what I want to do. I want to invest in myself completely. And, not really even putting that much money in the bank, to be honest with you. I'm buying a lot of crypto, and I'm working on my channel, and that's my singular focus. And that will show as my audience grows, as my content gets better, as the production value will get better. It will kind of follow an upward trajectory. And then things like that, like doing the store with Millionaire Map, those are the things that are going to help me to get from point A to point B. So definitely check out that video from last night if you haven't already. It's a really good video. I put a lot of work into it. I actually shot that video twice because the first shoot wasn't what I wanted, and I wanted it to be better. I'm not really much on attaching my name to something that's not like really high quality. I'm almost kind of like a perfectionist, but I know perfection is unattainable, but we can try, right? I don't know what that means. Mike J. I was like, wait. I don't want to ask AJ, are you looking to do any collabs with your limited edition? Probably have 1 or 2 salad ideas. I mean, you can send me an email if you want, man, for sure. All right. So I want to get back into, the gainers and the losers here, but definitely check out that video last night if you haven't already, and go give my guys at Millionaire Map a follow on YouTube. They're definitely working their butts off, and I really appreciate people with good work ethic that are, building things that help people make money. I mean, that's awesome. That's what it's all about. All right, let me click this. Gainers and the losers. Boom, boom. Top 100. Here we go. All right, we got INJ up another 8%. That one, I'm definitely going to take a peek at that chart a little bit later. I got some charts from yesterday that I wanted to some charts from yesterday that I wanted to go back over. I'm sure I'll get to them at some point. Got render at 340. That one has been ranging very well. I'm gonna later on today. I'm gonna be on Trading Wars today at I think 3 o'clock. At Crypto Wars, gonna be a really good time. Looking to just do insane good. Double up my portfolio in 30 minutes, or I'm going to get liquidated. It's going to be one or the other. Rolling the dice. I don't like this. Oh, I made $12. No, I'm not here to make $12. I'm here to put on a show. So that's what I'm going to do. Algorand sitting around 13.3 cents. Love to see it. On the loser side, we have Axie Infinity, Stacks, Clayton, Uniswap down 2%. Nothing's down really bad. IOTA down 2%. Had a massive pump up yesterday, a little bit the day before. The graph under 15 cents. I think the graph is probably a solid buy under 15 cents, to be honest with you. So wanted to look at the Michael Saylor story here. Oh, there's also a website I wanted to show you. Oh, really fast. The giveaway for cryptochips.io is still alive and well. Basically, not every month, but once a week, we are doing a giveaway from something from the Crypto Chips site. I'm releasing my initial merch drops through Crypto Chips. That will be coming in first week or two in December. So stay tuned for that. Get rich or get wrecked. But this hoodie right here, this Bitcoin hoodie, we are giving away. My tweet. If you go to my Twitter and yesterday, there's a tweet yesterday. All you have to do is like and retweet it for an entry to win. So there you go. Definitely good luck to whoever wins that hoodie there. Raging Cajun, are you doing rate my portfolio today? Sure, I will definitely do some portfolio ratings if people want to in the second half of the show. But first, I want to look at the Michael Saylor story. I also want to show you guys this website here. Bleaves turned me onto this site when he somehow chose Avalanche over HBAR. And he has to lean. He has to favor Ben. I understand. You gotta be on Ben's side on Crossfire. I get it, Bleaves. I get it. But this is actually a pretty cool site that he's been using. It's called coinexams.com. Kind of gives you, best crypto utility list. And of course, look at the top of this list, everybody. We got Algorand, number 1 with an 8.75 score on a scale of 0 to 10. Talking about the speed, the traffic, the supply, the inflation, the nodes, a lot of really good stuff on this site, especially if you want to compare and contrast utility. Got Near in number 3. That doesn't surprise me at all. We got Phantom in number 9. That's actually very interesting that Phantom's top 10. And that actually, I think a lot of people are sleeping on Phantom. There's a lot to it. But Phantom is a project that is very supremely undervalued. Ben might not agree, but he's not right about everything. And I think Phantom is going to likely be I'm not saying it's going to be a top 10 performer, but I'm saying that I'm not scared to buy some Phantom because I know whatever I put in is going to at least, 5-10x at least for sure. I have always liked Phantom, and it's a coin I've day traded a lot over the time too. We got Kusama. I'm surprised HBAR is so far down here. That's kind of BS, but every site has different numbers, but I think this is a pretty interesting site to look at for a reference. And I always like to, kind of put something on the show that you can learn from, something that you can check out and research yourself. So check out coinexams.com. Super cool. I hated this story today. CoinGecko report declares Web3 gaming a dying trend. Get out of here. What? Out of here. I mean, geez, I don't know about all that. I don't think Web3 gaming is a dying trend. I think Web3 gaming is just getting started. I don't know. I don't know what CoinGecko, what they get out of that. You know what I mean? I think there are definitely some, just because it hasn't done the best doesn't mean it's dying. It doesn't mean things aren't getting built. I've been talking to this guy, what's his name? His name's Joe. And they're building on HBAR a metaverse project called Earthlings. It's backed by Ubisoft and stuff. So impressive what they are building at Earthlings. And I'm thinking to myself, Web3 gaming is not dying. It's just getting started, everybody. sure, like the Axie Infinities of the world, like whatever. There are some games that if you want to like make profit in the game, you're going to play like a less not you're not going to play a AAA game like Grand Theft Auto. You're not going to, it's not like we're playing Fortnite. You know what I mean? It's a lower game that you're literally, it's just not a thing. But like that doesn't mean they're not building. And this article kind of pissed me off. And yeah, kind of pissed me off for sure. But I completely, wholeheartely disagree with this. And I think in my reviews, I think I'm going to be looking at Coin Telegraph, Coin Market Cap instead of Coin Gecko, because that made me mad. All right, we got Finbold top 5 altcoins about to explode in the market. What do we got here? Also, really fast, we got 274 people in here right now. Really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. That's the number one thing you can do to support this channel. I am on a warpath to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I have a month, and the only way I'm going to do that is if I work every day and bring you guys solid content. And hey, I'm giving it hell. There is that for sure. All right, we got Mackie Powers, $20 super chat. Love to see what you're doing. AJ Millionaire Dreams in the Making. Hey, Mackie, I really appreciate that, man. One day at a time. I am certainly, I think becoming a millionaire is a part of it, but I also think, I kind of feel like, that is a goal to become a millionaire, but that's not the goal. The goal, is making a solid impact on crypto and helping as many people as I can along the way. I would feel, better about my career if, when you guys become millionaires, that will mean more to me than my own wallet. But I do really appreciate that super chat, Mackie. Appreciate you, dude. Top 5 altcoins about to explode in the market, finbold.com. All right, let's see what coins they're talking about. Obviously, at the top of the list, they are talking about Solana. All right, I mean, that's kind of obvious. I mean, Solana does have a lot of, VC backing. It's no secret that this thing's going to rip. I mean, if you look at the chart right here, I mean, I could pull the chart on later in the show, but there are definitely some, value area ranges where Solana has commonly traded, especially, from here to here. I can't really see the numbers there, but, where Solana's at $60 now, I mean, that's just the beginning for sure for Solana. I agree with that pick. Ethereum, I don't really, that's not, oh my God. They're still calling Ethereum an altcoin. Give me a break, guys. Give me a break. Dogecoin. This is interesting. And this triangle I've seen this triangle a lot on the internet, a lot on Twitter. A lot of people have been talking about how Dogecoin has been going to be breaking out. And I don't know if it's possible for Dogecoin to get to $1. I think, if there's something to do with Elon Musk, something to do with, Twitter integration, I think that's the only way Doge could get to $1. But you also have to keep in mind with Doge that, the tokenomics, there's no fixed supply, has an unlimited supply, and they're minting, roughly 13-14 million new Dogecoin every single day. So not the best tokenomic situation for Doge. It's fighting itself the whole way up the hill. Now this is the first one I really, really appreciate on this list is Chainlink. A lot of you guys know how bullish I am on the CCIP, or the cross-chain interoperability protocol, which is not just a bridge between DeFi and DeFi, but TradFi and DeFi. So super bullish on Chainlink. Really like meeting Sam Friedman, not Sam Bankman-Fried, but Sam Friedman from Chainlink. I met him at Rare Evo in Atlanta. Very interesting speech that he gave, and I learned a lot from it. And Chainlink is one of those coins that is 100% going to do very well moving forward. So all right, so what's the next one on the list here? And Cardano. That's fair. That's a fair list. I think it's a very basic list, but I was curious to see what it said. Always bullish on Cardano and Charles and that community. And I hold a big bag of it for a reason. So I'm going to read this Michael Saylor story, and then I will get into some portfolio ratings and maybe some charts. MicroStrategy buys $593 million worth of Bitcoin. My man is insane, bro. He's insane. All right, the firm holds now over $5 billion worth of Bitcoin. $5 billion, everybody. Business intelligence firm MicroStrategy announced today that it has purchased an additional 16,130 Bitcoins for approximately $593.3 million. Now they have over 174.53 Bitcoins acquired, which is to the tune of $5.28 billion. at an average price of just over $30,000 per Bitcoin. This Bitcoin buy increased their holdings by over 10%. Seriously ballsy buy, but hey, like, you know, they're trying to get in probably as much as they can before the halving. That makes sense. You know, generally speaking, after the halving, things go up and to the right. And I could probably find that chart somewhere and show it to you and where we are and how, you know, it's going to go. But I understand this. I mean, this makes complete sense. I mean, you know, one of my friends texted me when this story happened, and they said, AJ, well, like, you know, what would you rate Michael Saylor's portfolio? Like, you hate Bitcoin. And I'm like, yeah, but like, you know, but this is the thing with, you know, large accumulations is that, like, with large like when I'm doing portfolio ratings, you know, the size of the portfolio completely matters. If you are a millionaire, if you have 6 figures, I don't have a problem with you having Bitcoin. I don't have a problem with you having Bitcoin at all. I think Bitcoin is probably a smart thing to do if you have insane bags. It's common math, okay? But you know, if you're someone out there that has, you know, less than $50,000 to your name, and your goal is to, you know, 10 to 20x your bag, why would you hold Bitcoin? Why would you? You know what I mean? And you're holding yourself back, in my opinion. You know, I mean, Bitcoin has pumped, you know, 50% in the past 40 days, but other coins have gone up, you know, 100%, 120%. So like, it's kind of that risk reward. It's, you know, like, do I want to play it safe and, you know, get to all-time highs with Bitcoin, get to 100K with Bitcoin and, you know, 2-3x max? Or am I going to, you know, take on more risk and try to get more X's behind my name? And if, like I said, if you have a smaller bag and you have a large goal, your goal should be aligned with your coin selection. And so with Michael Saylor's portfolio, when you're talking, you know, to the tune of, you know, what's the total? 5.28 billion with a B, you know, I don't have a problem with him. I mean, I think it would be cool if I actually don't know if they hold other coins, because all I ever see is the Bitcoin thing. I don't have a list of Saylor's exact portfolio on my screen, but I know how many Bitcoins he owns, and, you know, I don't really have a problem with it. But if I was going to rate his portfolio, definitely he gets above a 70 because of the amount of conviction, the amount of balls that he has. I think it would be a little bit better if he was more diversified. But he is definitely an orange pillar for sure, and I totally get it. So I'll give him just like a 71 because he has a lot of balls, and that's a lot of Bitcoin, but definitely losing some points in the diversification sector of that bag here. So, all right, going to take a quick look at the chat. Got a couple portfolio ratings in the cut here. Holy shit. Ben, look at this. It's Santa, guys, everyone, it's Santa Claus.
I tell you what, we need to fix this. We need to move that forward just a little bit.
Here.
Yeah.
Just watch the lights.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
That's why I hit that thing every day.
That's why?
Well, no, I hit that thing every day because I like to hit.
Hey, look at this guy. That feels soft.
Santa baby.
That feels soft.
Well, that's because Santa's been delivering me some Christmas presents. He actually sent one of his elves to me.
Oh,
yeah. Santa sent one of his little helper elves to me.
Stop.
Yeah. We're putting some things together, so it's really exciting and really cool. And ho ho ho, Merry Christmas, all of the people and all of the temporary owners around the world.
Ooh, ho ho ho. Ho. That's what my dad would always say. Ho ho ho.
Ho.
You're hilarious, bro. So I literally just transitioned to doing portfolios, and you walked in.
You just transitioned?
I didn't even do one yet. I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it, and you walked in the room.
Well, if you transition, you don't have to do one. I think that Caitlyn Jenner actually transitioned, and I don't think she's done one yet.
Oh, bars. So we got a $20 super chat from Mackie Powers. We already talked about this. Love to see what you're doing. AJ Millionaire Dreams in the Making. Shout out to Mackie. I like that guy.
Listen, AJ will be a millionaire by the end of this bull run for 100%. 100%.
Multi.
Well, right. Well, a millionaire.
Multi.
The numbers on millionaires are really fascinating.
Yeah, that is true.
We could actually look those up at some point.
Okay.
They're amazing.
Okay. All right, so let's get it rolling here. We got Yo-Yo323 coming back for another rating. I remember doing his in the last one. We have, 18,000 XRP, 6,000 HBAR, 4,000 ADA. We'll add 5,000 AVAX, 5K IMX, 1K Pepe, 1K Bencoin, 2K Near, Goal is 600,000. So right here we got 28, 33, 38, 39, 40. About roughly 42 once he adds the
So you need like
AVAX
a
in.
14x.
Yeah.
So that's approximately.
So, 42,000. Goal is 600,000. I mean, your portfolio is top heavy XRP,
which is good.
Well, if your goal is a 14x.
Well, what's the percentage? We said you shouldn't have more than 25%. And I guess that's a little more than 25%.
Yeah.
That's about 33%.
It's big.
It's not too much bigger, but look, I'm not going to fault anyone for having a portfolio that is, I would say up to 35, 40% XRP. It's the only coin that I would be okay with people having more than 25%, but still less than 50%. You still don't want to go more than 50% there.
Yeah,
for sure. So,
yeah. So
how do you identify now? They said you transitioned. They want to know how you.
Wait, what? Oh,
yeah.
Keep me out of this conversation. So what's your score? -5 to 100 for UBO 323.
Well, you got to count off for having too much of one coin, even though I said I think it's okay, but I think you do have to count that off for the portfolio. I kind of like a lot. Thank you. Thank you. I kind of like a lot of the other ones. I would say, look, with IMX, Pepe, IMX, no, not IMX, with Ben, Pepe, Near, I would say take all of that and put it into one of those.
Yep.
Instead of separating those out that much.
Yep.
If you're going to invest $1,000 into something, you should be investing into something that's, number 300 or lower on CoinMarketCap.
Yeah,
I think
that's true.
like with the size of your portfolio.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you have $2,000 only, then you wouldn't want to do $1,000 into a crazy coin.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think so. I'm going to give this one a 65.
Yeah.
Because I got to count off for some of those different things. But I do generally like your assortment of coins. I think they're good coins.
Yep.
I just think it's the portfolio itself needs a little bit of work.
Same. I think you're missing some crucial picks. Very top heavy, but I don't know that goal is very high for your distribution. I'm gonna have to give you like a 64.
I gave 65. Wow.
All right. Ricky Burris from Budge Creek again. Budge Creek is my favorite motocross track in Maryland. I won my first race there when I was 7. Awesome. I listened to your recommendations, and here's my upgraded portfolio. Updated portfolio. 60K. And I want 1.2 mil. 35% quant, 22% ADA, 16% H-bar, 12% algo, 8% Mina, 6% Miria. Thanks, bro. All right. So he's looking for.
Okay, I get to go first this time.
Sure.
I get to go first this time. I'm going to say immediately that first of all, I don't know what Miria is. So I can't tell you whether that's a good number or not. I don't know anything about it. Mina's okay. I don't love it, but it's okay. But immediately you've got 35% in quant. And quant is not XRP. And so I'm not okay with that being over 25%. I would immediately, if I were you, I would take 10% out of my quant. I would take 2% out of my ADA, and I would take 3% out of my H-bar, and I would immediately go and put that in XRP. I can't give a portfolio without XRP a top score. I just can't do it. Quant, if you had to pick another coin to replace XRP if you had to, I don't think quant is a bad one, but I still think it's ridiculous to leave XRP out. And so for that reason, I'm never going to be able to give a portfolio that has over that doesn't have XRP over a 60. Okay. And I'm going to give this one a 58.
A 58. I like the quant. I love the quant. I think your portfolio is gonna rip. I think your goal is insane ambitious. I think the goal is a little crazy. I think you might be too much of that 2-stroke mix at Budge Creek there, my friend.
You ain't gonna get no 20x of that portfolio without any XRP.
I like the coins. I love the coins. I think that you will do very well, but 1.2 million is asking for a lot. And my scores always, your goal matters when I score you. It's really the score is kind of like the likelihood of your goal. Okay. So, but I do like that you're from Budge Creek. That's awesome. I like that you're leading with quant because you're aligning your goal with your coin selection. That's a coin that has $1 billion market cap. Much more likely to 20x than something with
the Glitter Queen says that you should share your screen so you'll see what you're looking at.
I'm going to do that for the next one.
Okay.
But I think the goal is really going to be hard to hit. So I really like your picks though. So I'm going to give you, I lost the screen I was looking at there. I'm going to give you probably a 79. I'm going to give you a 79. I want to pull this over.
Is that it? That's the one.
Yeah, hold on. So I'm going to pull this and then click this, share this tab instead. Bang, bang. Boom. All right. We got LJ.
God, look at that screenshot skill.
I did it.
God, you have the precision of a 4-year-old with plastic scissors.
You know what? I'm really good at the game operation. I must say, I'm very good at operation. LJ crypto.
I would like to reach in your parts. Okay, let's see here. You did this one already?
No, we did Ricky and LJ's under Ricky.
Okay. You were talking about Bud Street for a while.
Yep. So we got Solana 2.5K, ADA 2K, HBAR 2K, IMX 1.6K, Matic 1.5K, Bitcoin 1.4, AFX 1.3, Quant 1000, Gala 500, Illuvium 400, invested 14.25. Oh, the goal is 80 to 100K. So this, you're not really trying to, your goal isn't, out of this world like Ricky. Ricky has a really high goal for his bag. Your goal is super attainable, especially we have very even distribution. There's not XRP, there's not Algorand. So Ben and I already don't like you that much, but the coins you do have are going to do well. And I think you will certainly reach your goal. And since your goal isn't, batshit crazy, I'm gonna give you like an 80 because you're going to get to that goal with that bag.
You guys should watch Charles from 4 a.m. this morning. That's funny. Look, so this is what I would like to say. I'd like to say first and foremost, you should take your Gala and put it into Illuvium, or take your Illuvium and put it into Gala. And the only reason why I say put your Illuvium into Gala is because Illuvium has pumped like so hard. I think Illuvium's got much higher top side than Gala, but Illuvium has pumped so much that you actually could consider doing that either way, and it would make sense. But if you do it the way where you put it into where you put your Illuvium into Gala, then as soon as Gala pumps, you need to sell it all and put it back into Illuvium. That's what I would do. Gotcha. But I'm going to say the same thing before I can't give that portfolio over a 60 that does not have XRP. But I will give it exactly a 60 because I do believe that based on your goal, that is totally attainable.
Yeah.
But I think if you would, add some XRP, I think that you would do a lot better. I think you would be, probably higher than 100K for a good bet. So
fair.
There we go.
Totally. All right. We got a $5 super chat, bro, love your channel. So glad. You finally got your own platform, ! You will hit 10K in no time. Thank you. Any thoughts on storage project CRU? Do we know that one?
No, I just know.
I'll put it
on us. That's all I know.
Oh yeah.
CRU plus.
Yeah, no plus, but I'm gonna write that one on my little handy dandy notebook, and I will look it up. It's on my pad.
Is that crust?
I don't know.
Look it up real quick. Is that crust?
Sure. Where is my coin geeko? Oh, wrong tab. Okay.
CRU.
Crust. Yep. Crust.
Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm good at crypto.
You are good at crypto. It's like you've been in crypto for over a decade or something.
It's like that.
Yeah.
770. Look, I love Crust for where it is, for sure. I think Crust has potential. I think it's kind of like layer 2. We talked about yesterday about the tiers of layer 2 projects. How the first tier in Ethereum is Optimism, Arbitrum, and Polygon, and then there's everything else, and everything else has got to move up to show it can compete. Same thing with storage coins.
Yeah.
We know right now we kind of had, and look, there's loose, what is and is not a storage coin is up for debate, right?
Yeah.
But certainly, you look at the top ones, and you look at our render, Filecoin, storage, Sia, or Sia. I think it's actually
Sia coin.
Sia coin. Those are your top storage projects. And outside of that, we haven't seen any that have been able to get up and compete really.
Right.
But what I would say, Arbitrum and Optimism got up and competed very quickly, but they had a lot of money behind them.
True.
So for Crust really has to get to a point where people know what it is and they're, whatever, for this to really move. But I think it is a good project.
Yeah.
The one thing I would warn against here is I believe that Dick Namandi likes this project.
Oh God.
And now that I know that everybody at the old office was manipulating me like crazy and getting me to do whatever.
-5.
Like, obviously, the reason why he wanted me to do a pie or a crust, a crust video is because he owned a lot of crust.
Of course.
Or, I mean, Nick's poor, so I mean, I don't know what a lot is for him.
Mm-hmm.
But he look, we started talking about Caspa on the channel. He does like Caspa. Caspa has done well. I give you that one. So the chances are that Dick Namandi would have 2 coins he would like that would do well, are close to 0.
Yeah, what is interesting to me with Crust is this Crust supports multiple storage layer protocols such as IPFS.
IPFS.
Yeah, interplanetary file system.
That's so insane.
Yeah, but why they're using Filecoin's protocol in a storage? I'm gonna have to look into this.
A lot do that.
Yeah, but like, it's like accepting second place no matter what. That's like saying,
well, not necessarily, because I think it. Okay, hold on. Let me think about Crust. Let me remember some of the details about it. Because I actually, you know what? The video was so bad that was written for me on that. I don't think it was you.
It wasn't me.
Thank God. I should have known it wasn't you or John Vibes. But the video that was, or probably Leah either, but the video was so bad that, and no offense if any of y'all did write it, I'm sorry, it wasn't what I was looking for, and it probably wasn't your fault, and I'm sure it was Dick's fault. But I actually wrote a lot of that video, and let's see, it's on Polkadot. Right, scroll down. Let's see, go back to the menu up there, or timeline. Go to timeline.
To parachain.
Go to Q4. Graph support, GraphQL. Is that Graph GRT Graph, or is that something different? Is that like a programming thing?
I think that's a programming thing.
Okay, what is that? Data encryption. Okay, go down. Cross the global foundation. Keep going. Developers out of these. Keep going.
There's not really many dots on this.
That's just where their teams are.
I know.
Sort go up.
DW. I was looking at the backers really fast. Okay.
Oh, we're right there. Sit. Earn rewards. So you're staking rewards. Fundamental detail. Okay, keep going down. Yeah, some good backers. Okay. So I mean, it's got. Does it have good backers? Do we know any of these people?
DW. I've heard of that one before. 3 commas.
3 commas, of course. 3 commas.
AU Capital, Bitscale Capital,
All 21 Capital,
and
is that
GC Ventures?
That's not AZ.
Hash Capital.
AU Capital.
Look into some of these.
Is it? What's interesting words with AZ?
A16Z.
16Z.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Not 21. Okay.
Yeah.
Bitcoin.com. So that's Bitcoin Cash. They're back in this.
Yeah.
But
also, thinking just, on the surface here, like,
it's got a lot of potential.
I think it has a lot of potential. I mean, what's its market cap right now? 20 million, 21 million, fully diluted. I mean, that's really nothing crazy. No, 770. It could, I mean, this could have some upside. So awesome. Well, thank you for that suggestion there. I'll definitely do a little bit more homework on this one. Let's keep it rolling here. We got 20 minutes left in the show. Let's move to this one here by.
Oh, I had a great idea.
What's up?
And I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Sure.
You know what? Cassie and I were talking last night.
Okay.
And we're trying to figure out what we want to do for all these spaces. Last night was a really good one. We looked at how to look at altcoin gems and stuff. What if one night we all did a space together where we did this on Spaces, and it was like a panel, like what you would want to call it?
A round table,
America's Got Talent, or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where basically we are grading people's portfolio like we're judges. One of us would be Simon Cowell, one of us would be Randy Dog, and then you could be Katy Perry.
Oh, yeah.
But I thought that'd be really cool, and we can promote your show through it, and of course you can be there.
And it's on your space.
Well,
no way.
It can be it can be our space.
I'm kidding.
It can be our space.
I think it'd be fun.
It's a way for you to promote your show.
I think it'd be fun. Yeah, I think it'd be fun. I'm not against it.
Is Cassie in the sleigh?
I'm not against it.
Oh.
All right. We got Jesus, bro.
Yeah, they say she means that.
Oh man, we got 400. Well, there was 13. Now there's 412 people in here.
Everybody, how long did you use your thumbnail for?
An hour. I've been waking up early and making my thumbnails at home.
Good job.
Yeah. We got 412 people in here right now. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate that.
They said there's a
I know.
There's a $50 super chat.
You
saw that?
Yep. Okay. Make sure you smash that like button if you haven't already. We're gonna rapid fire some of these portfolios here. We got JK Brennan. Rate my portfolio, please. 20% Sol, 20% ETH, 15% Eagle, 15% Vet, 20% Crowny, 10% Ben. Can I 20x? Thanks. All right.
Crown.
of top heavy, 40% between Sol and Ethereum. I'm looking for a 20x. I mean, Ethereum is not going to 20x. Solana's probably not going to 20x.
So get rid of the crowning.
Yeah.
Look, pretty much, there are very few private sale projects from the last bull run that are still around and kicking and doing well. Your percentage chance of doing well with that coin compared to doing well with a coin from this cycle or something that's a little more reliable, I think Crowny, I'm not going to say it had its peak per se, but what I'm going to say is it's, it was very disappointing to me from the day it came out.
Right.
So it's not one I particularly love. And I'm not sure if it's going to be around or not. I would say with your goals for your portfolio and your diversification, I don't know how much money you're starting with. I think probably that's one that should not fit your investment strategy.
Yeah, I don't.
No financial advice.
I don't really know much about it. And I also think that your goal is very ambitious for 40% of your bags being split between Solana and Ethereum, super duper top heavy. I mean, you have to align your coin selection with your goal. I don't mind some of your other coins, but at the same time, if you said, 5 to 10x, I would maybe give you a higher score, but I don't think a 20x is probable given your coin selection there. So I'm going to have to give you like a 65, unfortunately. So let's keep it rolling here. Make sure you smash the likes. And let's get into this amazing $50 super chat. Really appreciate it from A. Just A, nothing else. A. Appreciate you, A. 50 pounds. Hey, AJ, please rate my portfolio. Okay. Total is $232,000. The goal is 2.5 million. So looking for a little bit more than a 10x. We got 33% Bitcoin, 21% HBAR, 21% XRP, 13% Quant, 6% Algorand, 3% VChain, 2% LEX, 1% ADA. 1% ADA. Damn, bro. Ben, why don't you go ahead?
I mean, you have too much Bitcoin.
Yep.
Obviously, you have too much Bitcoin. Now, here's what I would tell you. I think that right now that's okay.
Yeah.
I think once the ETF goes, sell that Bitcoin completely. Once you get the pop from that, and I would take that and I would split that probably between definitely ADA. You need more ADA. I would say LCX is okay pick for 100,000 of those. I think that's okay.
Yeah.
Algo's good. Quant's good. You could add to your VET holdings, your ADA holdings. You could look at adding. And I would say I think 21% for HBAR is too much too. I mean, I think 20% is too much for anything outside of something that we know is probably going to explode, like XRP or Quant. I don't feel like we know the HBAR is going to explode past other coins. It's going to do well. It's going to do well.
I think HBAR is like press right now.
Okay, I would just not put. I definitely consider HBAR is probably going to go on my A or B tier in my bull run list. Definitely not a C. Probably somewhere between A- and B+, if I'm guessing. Anything that's there, I would only want to see 15%.
Yeah.
If it does end up on the A tier, maybe 20, but definitely not over 20.
Yeah.
And that 1% you could put onto something else that's a little lower in market cap, maybe. So that's kind of what I would like to see. I think overall it's a good portfolio, though. I think the Bitcoin's okay now.
Yeah.
So I am going to give this one a 78. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. Obviously way too much Bitcoin, even if you're looking for a 10x, a third of your portfolio it can't 10x. So that hurts your goal a lot. You're really counting on the HBARs, the Quants, the Algos to carry you because they have much lighter market caps that are more likely to double, triple, quad, whatever. I think you're going to be hard pressed to get to that goal, man. I do. But I think that the rest of your coins are pretty solid. I'm gonna have to give you like a 70. All right, let's keep the ball rolling here. Thanks, A, for the $50 super chat. I really appreciate it. Let's keep it rolling here. We got my guy Lewis B, $5 super chat. Thank you, Lewis. We got a 13K portfolio, 3K Link, leading with Link, my guy. 2K Quant, 2K Algo, 2K HBAR, 1K XLM, 1K ADA, 1K Dudge, 1K Sol. Gold or goal is 100K. So we're looking for less than a 10x with all coins that are very capable of 10x. You have a solid distribution. You're definitely going to hit your goal. I'm surprised your goal is so low considering how light, your coins don't have heavy market cap. So it's going to be easy for them to 2, 3, 5x. I mean, this is a great portfolio. I'm saying like a 94. Lewis B. Lewis
No, we don't have a
B.
goal. We don't have a goal though.
Yeah, huh? Gold 100K. He meant to say gold.
Oh, I thought he was saying because gold just hit all-time high, right?
I don't know.
I think it did. I think
Wow,
gold did.
interesting.
Somebody said that. I think it's true. I don't know. I don't pay attention to gold that much.
Nope.
Digital gold only. Okay, so that's gold 100K. That makes a lot more sense. I thought you said he also had 100,000 in gold. Okay,
yeah,
cool. Precious metals, so precious. Okay, so 13K portfolio, 3K link, 2K quant. Well, I mean, you know what I think already. Why in the world would you have XLM instead of XRP?
I agree with that.
Yeah, definitely. I would like to probably see quant be the leader of that portfolio. I think Doge potentially. You look. I like Doge. I think Doge has a lot of. I like Doge as a super speculative pick. For sure, due to X. If X does not integrate it, then it's not going to do much. But I think, yeah, to get to 13K, I think you're in a good spot. I think it is a good portfolio. It doesn't have any XRP. I think you could. I just think your portfolio, I'm not going to say it's completely upside down, but the allocation should rearrange a little bit. I'm actually going to give it, I think about the same thing I give. Well, I can't go over 60 if they don't do XRP. So
even if it has a great spread and a realistic goal.
Well, I mean, it's not just that. It's also, I think the allocations need to be moved around. I think the coins are okay. I think the allocations need I don't think having Link as the leader of your portfolio is the move.
I don't think it's a bad move.
I don't think it could pay off. There's potential. I don't think there's not a 0% chance it's not one of the top coins.
Yeah.
But I think now we have Pith Network has got some competitors. Finally, hopefully, we'll see. I mean, it had some competitors in the last bull run, just blew them all away. So,
yeah.
I'm going to give that one a 55 just because I can. I'm sorry. If you don't have XRP, just be prepared. I'm going to be hard on it.
Lewis, I know Ben's the leader, supreme commander, with a supreme ruler, president,
pretty much
CEO
every
of
project.
The XRP army, the Solana Sultans, everything but the Algo Fam and the H Barbarians. That's my shit. But other than that, I think he's being a little narrow. I really like your bags, and you will certainly get that goal for sure.
Well, it's 11:20.
Wait, before you go, I'll do the rest of these on my own. After money 212, no more super chats. Gonna call it after money. Don't send a super chat. Wait for next week. I'm doing everyone until money, and then I'm done. But Ben, we did a little bit earlier in the show. We talked about Michael Saylor's portfolio. I'm trying to find that tab if I can find that tab. There are so many tabs. But Michael Saylor's portfolio, he increased. No. He increased his holdings by, I just did that. He increased his holdings by 10%.
So we're going to grade his allocation of his portfolio.
What would you grade
100%
his
Bitcoin?
Yeah.
I give it a 0.
Okay. That's it. That's all I wanted to know.
No,
I wanted you to
actually for Michael Saylor to be able to have that much money into Bitcoin, I'm actually very comfortable with that portfolio doing extremely well.
That's what I said, because I think I gave him like a 70 or something, because it is a lot. He has a lot of balls. He has a lot of conviction.
I would give him an 85. I
Yeah.
give him an 85 just because I can't give him 100 because he doesn't have any XRP or Ethereum. And of course, I did say that if it's not over, doesn't have XRP, it's a 60. But
so it's a 60.
But the point is that this is a little bit different because we're talking about massive numbers, and we're actually protecting yourself from a gigantic drop that you see across altcoins compared to Bitcoin is good.
Right.
And so I think actually for his strategy and his level, that works. If somebody came over here and said they had a $35 million portfolio and it was $25 million Bitcoin, okay,
right,
cool, that's okay.
Right.
But I know where most of y'all are and where most of y'all are trying to get.
Right.
But I know that we do have a larger percentage of our audience that has a significant amount of crypto than I thought, though, from what I've been seeing from these. And this is your audience, which has got to be way poorer than my audience.
Whoa. How do you know that? I don't think you know that.
Well, it's because you haven't been around as long as me.
Oh, that's why. That's always why. That's always why.
You need to understand, it's always going to be.
And even if you went away, you would still be around for longer than me.
If you want me to really be honest with you, you're max going to go to sleep.
I know.
If you really want me to be completely honest with you, AJ, 100% honest with you, I do believe that pretty much the only difference between me and you is my experience. That's it. The way that you think about crypto is not just good, it's perfect.
Yeah.
The way that you grade things, the way you create systems, that's the way that you do it, and you do that extremely well.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Oh God.
No,
sorry.
I was looking for my charger.
Yeah.
My Mac's about to die.
Anyways,
thank you, Ben. I appreciate that.
I appreciate you.
All right, I'm gonna get my charger. I'll be back in 1 second.
Where's it at? Okay.
It's over here. I leave it on this side.
Guys, I just say that because AJ left the other company for me. He's not really that good.
Oh my God. Santa Claus.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. Okay, I'm back. All right, that was fun. Appreciate the kind words there, Ben. All right, let's keep it rolling here. What do we do? All right, so we did Lewis. We did Lewis already. So who was after Lewis? Let me find this super fast. We have about 8 minutes left in the show. Going to do all the portfolios up to money. Oh yeah, I have Desert Crypto next. Let me find his pick here. That is Lewis again. I need to find a new spot. You guys should see my my desktop on my. It's just scattered with all this. I need to take like a 3-hour day slot in my day to clean up AJ's desktop because it is something special, let me tell you. All right, there's Desert Crypto, there's the other one, and there's the last one right there. Okay, so we got 4 more portfolios to do. Going to get through these ones in a timely manner. Let me pull, I think this is the first one. We're Desert Crypto. All right, let me go to here, do this. Okay, we got Desert Crypto. Actually, that's not the one I want. Okay, that's fine. 20x goal in 20% ADA, 10% algo, 8% near 8% XRP, IMX, Link 7, Matic 7, Quant 6.5, HBAR, ICP, Sand, Graph, Rest, and low cap coins. So he's looking for 20x. So I do like that there's a lot of coins here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus small caps. So I think Desert, you're going to have a lot of juggling to do. I said the same thing to the Glitter Queen's Aunt Marissa. You know, especially someone who is very busy. I don't think it's, you know, a good idea to, you know, try to manage 30 coins and try to think that you're going to sell them all at the right time, considering things happen at different times. And, you know, and if you refresh your portfolio and you're down $5,000 and you don't know why, it's because it's really hard to manage a portfolio with a lot of coins. So I don't think 12, you know, large holdings are terrible. I just think it's a bit much. No more than this, but you do have more in low caps. So you're juggling a lot here. You know, you will have to play this. You're going to have to play this right. For your distribution, you do have a lot of Cardano. Not against it. And I also think it's, you know, to use Cardano as a Bitcoin or Ethereum in a holding isn't a bad move, especially because, you know, we're kind of counting on Cardano to at least 10x, right? You know, at least 10x. We hope, you know, its supply has grown a little bit since where we were last year. But then again, you know, so has its ecosystem. We didn't have DeFi. We didn't have NFTs. We didn't have everything that Cardano has now. We didn't have it then. So I don't mind your picks. I mean, obviously you always need more Algorand. You always need more Quant and Link and HBAR, but I don't mind this bag. There are too many coins, but I don't mind the bag. I don't know I think your goal is a reach. I think maybe you should have, you know, a sort of goal where if you 15x, you take out X percentage. And then if you get more exposure, take out X percentage, but then you have a stop loss where if things go down, you hit the eject button. So you can try to, you know, push for more once you hit a smaller goal and then have a level where you pull the chute. Yeah, I'll definitely do a dedicated video about exit strategy when the time comes. But in the meantime, I don't mind this portfolio. I think your goal is a bit ambitious, but I don't think it's impossible either. I'm going to give it like a 79, probably like more like an 80. I don't know. I'm going to say 79 because there's too many coins. Okay, who we got next on the list? Thank you, Desert. Desert has been around for a very long time. Desert has followed my page since I was at, you know, 2,000 subscribers this time last year. Pretty crazy how fast time flies by. All right, so we did. All right, so where is Crypto Ben? Is that this one here? So that's Desert. Looking for. Is this the one? Nope. All right, I'm gonna re-screenshot this. Actually, I have it in my photos. 1 second. There's too many things on my. I have so many tabs open and stuff. I need to organize everybody. All right, here we go. Crypto Brent. Crypto Brent. Can you guys see that? You can. Boom. There are 436 people in here at the moment. Make sure you smash that like button if you haven't already. That's the number one thing you can do to help this channel. I really, really appreciate it. And please subscribe if you haven't already. I have so many things planned, so many giveaways, so many things I have planned for the future. I have deals that are happening right now that I am freaking out about over here, but I can't tell you guys. I can't tell you yet. Okay, but it's crazy. This channel, oh man, I'm too excited. I'm too excited. But right now, let's get Crypto Brent. We're gonna get Derek Thompson and Money 212, and then we are going to call it a day. Crypto Brent, rate my portfolio, no problem, bro. 29% XRP. Ben would love this. 22% ADA, 15% Graph, H bar Algo, 5% Corium, 10K. Looking for Huncho. You're looking for a 15x, and you're leading with 37% of your portfolio with ADA and XRP. So you have to align your goals with your coin selection. All right. And if you're looking to 15x, you have to ask yourself. All right. Let's do this thing I do here. Okay. Let's do this thing I do. Where is it? Okay. Where is that? There it is. Boom. You have to ask yourself here, Brent. Okay. You got to honestly look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself. Okay. XRP has a $32.4 billion market cap. $32.4 billion market cap. Okay. And now we're going to look at this and we're going to type, if XRP was to 10x, just a 10x for XRP, just a 10x would require a $323.9 billion bag. Okay. $1 billion bag. So let's say if XRP was to 9, for a 14x, would need a $485 billion cap. So when you're leading with this and your goal is a 15x, I want you to understand, Brent, how much money has to go into XRP's market cap, regardless of tokenomics. XRP's tokenomics are very confusing. Basically, they put 10 billion into an escrow account, and then they take it out. They take X amount out, and no one knows how that X amount is achieved. And it's like a dice roll every month, but most of the time they pull most of it out every month. They leave 8% of what they put in and put it into a different escrow account. It's very complicated. And so what I'm saying here is that, for XRP to 14x, right now its market cap is 32.4 billion. It needs a 485 billion with a B dollar market cap. I don't think this is feasible, bro. I really don't. And to Andy Lee in the chat, this website is thecoinperspective.com, the best place to do moon math. And this is what I tell you. Remember, 485 billion. Okay. Let's look at Algorand. If Algorand, just for a 10x, for Algorand to 10x, a 10x, all it needs is a 10.7 billion. 10.7, not 485, 10.7. What's more likely, everybody? What's more likely? XRP 10xing or Algorand 10xing? What's more pragmatic? What's going to happen? Let's look at Algorand 20x, 21.5 billion. 21.5 billion. What's more feasible? Algorand going to 21.5 or XRP going to 483 or 85? Like what? Align your coin selection with your goals, bro. A 15x with XRP, 37% of your portfolio is XRP and Cardano. I like Graph, HBAR, Algo. Those are the coins that are going to carry your portfolio. And this is why if you want to hold XRP, you want to hold Cardano, I personally am not in the form of leading with them. I'm in the form of either leading with one of my more skeptical picks or having an even distribution. And with that said, I like your portfolio. I don't know if your goal is going to be obtained. I hope it will, but realize what has to happen for your goal to happen. I'm gonna rate it like a 72. 72 for our guy Crypto Brent. All right, let's go to the next one here. Boom. Okay, so this is a twofer. This is a twofer. I'm going to start off with Derek Thompson, 20 pounds. Thank you for the 20-pound super chat, man. Really appreciate it. We have 50K. Oh, okay. I see what you did there. 41% XRP. 30. Oh, did you mean percent? Okay. Is it a 50K? Okay. 50K portfolio, I suppose. 41% XRP, 35% ADA, 6% Solana, 4% Quant, 3% AVAX, 2 XLM, 2 HBAR, 2 XCC, 1 Link, 1 EJIX. So you're trying to 10x a portfolio that is, just 76% ADA XRP. This is the same thing I said to Brent. The other coins, the quants, the Solanas, the AVAX, the 2%, 2%, 2%, 2%. You're not giving the coins that have pumpamentals room to breathe, bro. You're not giving the coins that will pump room to pump. You're way down. You're way down. You're top heavy. Your goal's only a 10x, so it's possible. But also, like I told Brent, let's think about how much money has to go into XRP for it to 10x. For it to 10x for me, it's ridiculous. Dude. It's ridiculous. I don't mind holding XRP, but it's like a splash for me. It's like an even distribution. It's more of a safety. It's more of an anchor. It's not like let's go. All right. You just realize how much money that takes, and the coins that will pump, you're not giving room to breathe. I think you will likely maybe get to 10x, but it's a lot for that with that distribution. I'm going to have to give you like a 70, actually a 64. A 64. Thank you for the super chat, Derek. I appreciate it. One day at a time, my friend. All right. Money 212. This is the final super chat of the day. Jamie Gonzalez did send a $2 super chat saying 1 XRP trying to reach 420. I don't know. I only think that when it's 420. Karen Harris, we should have top 5 picks we think will 10, 15, 20, 30x. I think that's a great idea, Karen. I think that's a great idea. I'm writing that down in the handy dandy notebook. Oh, I broke it. All right. Top 5, 10, 15, 20, 30x. I think I might just do 10, 15, 20 because 30x is a lot. But I could do that. I could do that video. I think that'd be fun. Oh, I dropped it. Oh, yeah. I can do that, Karen. 100%. AJ, one more for Abdullah. And shout out to Karen. Karen has been a supporter of me for a very, very long time. And I'm unbelievably grateful for my fans that have been here for a while. You guys are absolutely awesome. You guys mean the world to me. Seriously. Thank you, Karen. Wait, where's Abdullah? I don't see Abdullah. Here, I'm going to do Glitter Queen. Send me Abdullah in a super chat, and I will do money 212 right now. And we still have 400 people in here. Make sure you smash that like button if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. And make sure you check out the video I posted last night on the top 5 crypto side hustles. Put a lot of work into that video. So much work into that video. Definitely check it out if you haven't already. So money 212, $10 super chat. Thanks for the $10, man. Really appreciate it. We have $82,000 invested, 20% ETH, 16% XRP, 10% USD. I like holding stable coins. That's smart because you're going to use it for a smart, to make to have dry powder on the side. So if anything happens, you can still make a move. You're giving yourself flexibility. I do like that you have some stable coins in there. 10% Quant, 10% ADA, 10% Algo, 7% HBAR, Poly, ICP, SNX, File, AMP. The goal is 300 to 400K. So you're looking for like a 15 to 20x, a little bit, 15, 20x. Well, your portfolio, like I've told Brent, like I told Derek, is 36% is 36% ETH and XRP. And then you have 10% of your portfolio that's not deployed. All right. So you basically, 10, 20, 30, 40, you have 50% of your portfolio is going to have to work overtime. 50% of your portfolio is going to have to work overtime because the top half of your portfolio is either not deployed or top heavy. I mean, you have to think, man, if you're trying to 15x, is ETH going to 15x? If you're trying to 15x, is XRP going to 15x? What's more likely to 15x? HBAR or XRP? What's more likely to 15x? Algorand or Ethereum? I mean, Algorand, I just showed you how much it takes for Algorand to 20x. It's not that much. It's not that much. It's probably going to happen. Probably going to happen. I think your goal is I don't mind your bag. I think it's smart you have stable coins. I think some of your smaller distributions, the SNX, the file, the amps, I think that's redundant. I think, having conviction in one coin is better than having sort of conviction in a bunch. But with that said, I think your goal is a lot, but I don't mind your bags. I like the quant. You got the ADA, got the algo, got the HBAR. You're hitting, that 37% of your portfolio is going to outperform the 36% of Ethereum and XRP, without a doubt. Without a doubt. So with that said, I mean, I don't mind it. I think there's some distribution issues. I think your goal is a little high, but I'm going to give you like a 75. 75 for sure. Okay. Yeah, I meant, you guys know what I meant. I meant 5 to 6. Thank you. It's a 3.7x, 82 to 3. Thanks for clearing that up. The mental math hurts my brain sometimes, guys. The mental math hurts my brain. Especially after like the 10th portfolio. I'm just a little shot. Give me a break. I'm going to find Abdullah here. I'm going to try to find him. And then I'm going to sign off. But there he is. Abdullah's up there. Okay. Let me take a screenshot so everybody can see it. Sorry, I missed you. I will do that right now. And we still got a bunch of people in here. Make sure you definitely smash the like button if you haven't already, everybody. I really, really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Having a great time. We're going to have a good show tomorrow lined up. I already got some plans for that one. And we're going to do Abdullah's portfolio, and then I'm going to sign off for the day. But make sure you smash that like button if you're on your way out the door. Really appreciate it. Abdullah Issa, thanks for the $10 super chat. Really appreciate it. $130,000 portfolio. All right, so this is where, I'm a little bit more comfortable with the heavier coins. You know what I mean? I mean, money does have 82,000, with 20% ETH. So I see his point, but still a 5 to 6x. Yeah, I don't know. Abdullah, 130K portfolio, 16.5% ETH, 14% Bitcoin. Okay, so we're already talking 30% of Bitcoin and Ethereum. 7, and then Bencoin followed by that. Okay, 6% XRP, 6% Solana, Link, ADA, HBAR, Algo, AGX, VET, The Graph, Filecoin, AVEX, and 10% in cash. I am DCAing in Arweave. The goal is 3 to 5 million. 3 to 5 million. Damn. All right. Well, that's a lot. that's a big goal, bro. That's a whole lot of goal, especially if 30% of your bags are Bitcoin and Ethereum. So is Bitcoin and Ethereum going to is it going to go that far? I like you got balls by holding that much Bencoin, especially in a bag that big. Let's see how many coins you have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and Arweave. Jeez, man. Jeez. I feel like you'll definitely get to 1 million. I feel like you'll definitely get to 1 million. I don't know. I kind of want an update on this. I want an update on this portfolio on the top of the bull run. I actually kind of want to write this one down and monitor it because this is a bag that it's sketchy. It's sketchy. It's a lot of money, but the goal is way too much. And I do score based off the goal. I'm going to go 71. I think, you do have a lot of money, which is why I'm not against the Bitcoin Ethereum. But your goal is way too big for having that much Bitcoin or Ethereum. I mean, your Bencoin, that could absolutely rip. The Solana, the Link, the HBAR, the Algorand, the AGIX, the VeChain, all the smaller holds, just like so many people, your smaller holds are what's going to carry you. So you're anchoring yourself down too heavy. If like, all right, so if you have $130,000, that's a big bag. All right. But if your goal is 3 to 5 million, you have to be into more speculative coins. You have to take on more risk if that is your goal, even though that's a lot of money. You know, just because you have a lot of money doesn't mean that if your goal is ridiculous, you need to be ridiculous. You know, someone said it in the chat, you know, 130K on normie coins. Damn. Like, you know, I get that. I get that. You know, I don't think it's a terrible bag, and I think you'll be successful, but 3 to 5 million is asking too much. I'm going to do this one like a 73. With that being said, everybody, thank you for all being here. I really, really appreciate it. Make sure you smash that like button on the way out the door. Like I always say, that's the number one thing you can do to support this channel. Make sure you check out the video I put out last night on, you know, the top 5 crypto side hustles. Everyone needs to refill their portfolio. Everyone needs to make money, have streams of passive income. I put a lot of work into that video. Definitely make sure you check out that video if you haven't had a chance already. Tonight, I will be putting out the interview with Dr. Lehman Baird from HBAR, the man, co-founder of Hedera, and the man who created the hash graph. Very excited to put that interview out. You guys are going to love it, especially if you're in the HBAR or if you're thinking about getting into HBAR. Definitely check out that interview. That will be out probably around 6 o'clock tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on Friday, I will be putting out a portfolio update video to catch you up on the past 2 weeks on my 2 portfolio builds. And then also just a quick heads up. I think I might have X'd out of that tab, but I still have a giveaway up and going on my Twitter, which is for cryptochips.io. I do a weekly giveaway. I'm giving away this really awesome black Bitcoin hoodie. All you have to do is like and retweet that tweet on my Twitter to be entered for a chance to win in that giveaway. So with that being said, I hope everyone has a safe Thursday. Keep it snazzy, work hard, make a difference today. Chase your dreams one day at a time. My name is AJ Rice Crypto. Get rich or get wrecked. Have a great day. Later.